Months. Noun. A period into which a year is divided, historically based on the phases of the moon. Noun. A woman's period. Menstrual discharge. Luxury. Noun. Very wealthy and comfortable surroundings. Adjective. Very expensive. Internship. Noun. A job taken by a student in order to learn a profession or trade. By. Noun. A flying insect. Of the clade Anthophila within the Hymenopteran superfamily Apoidea. Known for its organized societies, though only a minority have them, for collecting pollen and, in some species, producing wax and honey. Noun. A contest, especially for spelling. See spelling bee. Noun. A ring or torque. A bracelet. Noun. The name of the Latin script letter B. Noun. Usually in the plural. Any of the pieces of hard wood bolted to the sides of the bowsprit. To reeve the fore topmast stays through. Adjective. Out of the way. Subsidiary. Adverb. Along a path which runs past the speaker. Preposition. Near or next to. Noun. The position of a person or team in a tournament or competition who draws no opponent in a particular round, so advances to the next round unopposed, or is awarded points for a win in a league table. Also the phantom opponent of such a person or team. Interjection. Goodbye. Data. Noun. Plural. Data. A measurement of something on a scale understood by both the recorder, a person or device, and the reader, another person or device. The scale is arbitrarily defined, such as from 1 to 10 by ones, 1 to 100 by 0.1, or simply true or false, on or off, yes, no, or maybe, etc. Cow. Noun. Properly, an adult female of the species Bos taurus, especially one that has calved. Absence. Noun. A state of being away or withdrawn from a place or from companionship. The period of being away. Queen. Noun. A female monarch. Example, Queen Victoria. Verb, to make a queen. Liked. Verb, to enjoy, be pleased by. Favor, be in favor of. Verb, to be likely. Disappointing. Verb, to sadden or displease someone, by underperforming, or by not delivering something promised or hoped for. Adjective, causing disappointment. Questions. Noun. A sentence, phrase or word which asks for information, reply or response. An interrogative. Verb, to ask questions about, to interrogate, to inquire for information. Noun. A game in which players must only say questions, and if they don't they lose. Crackers. Noun. A dry, thin, crispy baked bread, usually salty or savory, but sometimes sweet, as in the case of graham crackers and animal crackers. Adjective. Crazy, insane. Mic. Noun. A microphone. Verb, to microphone, to place one or more microphones, mics, on. Friends. Noun. A person other than a family member, spouse or lover whose company one enjoys and towards whom one feels affection. Verb, to act as a friend to befriend, to be friendly to help. Current. Noun. The generally unidirectional movement of a gas or fluid. Adjective. Existing or occurring at the moment. Birdwatching. Noun. Observing or identifying wild birds in their natural environment. Optimistic. Adjective. Expecting the best in all possible ways. Courier. Noun. A person who looks after and guides tourists. Verb, to deliver by courier. Expired. Verb, to die. Adjective, that is no longer valid. Verb, to be under an obligation to give something back to someone or to perform some action for someone. Police. Noun. A civil force granted the legal authority for law enforcement and maintaining public order. Verb, to enforce the law and keep order among a group. Overseas. Adjective, abroad. Adverb, abroad. Newer. Adjective, recently made, or created. Migration. Noun, an instance of moving to live in another place for a while. Shade. Noun, darkness where light, particularly sunlight, is blocked. Located. Verb, to place, to set in a particular spot or position. Dangers. Noun, exposure to likely harm, peril. Verb, to claim liability. Sometime. Adjective, former, erstwhile, at some previous time. Adverb, at an indefinite but stated time in the past or future. Repeatedly. Adverb, done several times or in repetition. Airplane. Noun, a powered heavier than air aircraft with fixed wings. Verb, to fly in an aeroplane. Effort. Noun, the work involved in performing an activity, exertion. Verb, to make an effort. Burn. Noun, a physical injury caused by heat, cold, electricity, radiation or caustic chemicals. Verb, to cause to be consumed by fire. Kidnapping. Verb, to seize and detain a person unlawfully, sometimes for ransom. Noun, the crime of taking a person against their will, sometimes for ransom. Controlled. Verb, to exercise influence over, to suggest or dictate the behavior of. Adjective, inhibited or restrained in one's words and actions. Behind. Noun, the rear, back end. Adverb, at the back part, in the rear. Preposition, at the back of, positioned with something else in front of. Investigation. Noun, the act of investigating, the process of inquiring into or following up. Research, especially patient or thorough inquiry or examination. Reinstated. Verb, to restore to a former position or rank. Putting. Verb, to place something somewhere. Noun, instigation or incitement, enticement. Soccer. Noun, association football. Verb, to kick the football directly off the ground, without using one's hands. Introduce. Verb, of people, to cause someone to be acquainted with someone else. Exhilarating. Verb, to cheer up, to gladden, to make happy. Adjective, refreshingly thrilling. Noun, the name of the Latin script letter A. Login. Noun, a combination of a user's identification and password used to enter a computer, program, network, etc. Predictable. Adjective, able to be predicted. Penny. Noun, in the United Kingdom and Ireland, a copper coin worth 1/240th of a pound sterling or Irish pound before decimalization. Abbreviation. D. Verb, to jam a door shut by inserting pennies between the doorframe and the door. Helpful. Adjective, furnishing help, giving aid, useful. Bone. Noun, a composite material consisting largely of calcium phosphate and collagen and making up the skeleton of most vertebrates. Verb, to prepare meat, etc., by removing the bone or bones from. Adjective, of an off-white color, like the color of bone. Postman. Noun, someone, implied male, who delivers the post, mail, to, and or collects the post from residential or commercial addresses, or from public mailboxes. Satisfy. Verb, to do enough for, to meet the needs of, to fulfill the wishes or requirements of. Library. Noun, an institution which holds books and or other forms of media for use by the public or qualified people, often lending them out, as well as providing various other services for its users. Lottery. Noun, a scheme for the distribution of prizes by lot or chance, especially a gaming scheme in which one or more tickets bearing particular numbers draw prizes. The other tickets are blanks. Interjection. Chiefly internet slang, used as a filler response when one does not have a response to use. Almost always used by itself. Closing. Verb, physical, to remove a gap. Noun, The act by which something is closed. Adjective. Pertaining to the finish or ending of a series of events. Occurring at the end or after all others. Overpass. Noun. A section of a road or path that crosses over an obstacle. Especially another road, railway, etc. Verb. To pass above something. As when flying or moving on a higher road. Relatives. Noun. Someone in the same family. Someone connected by blood, marriage, or adoption. Reputed. Verb. To attribute or credit something to something. To impute. Adjective. Accorded a reputation. Override. Noun. A mechanism, device or procedure used to counteract an automatic control. Verb. To ride across or beyond something. Activism. Noun. The practice of using action to achieve a result, such as political demonstration or a strike in support of or in opposition to an issue. Becoming. Verb. To arrive, come, to a place. Noun. The act or process by which something becomes. Adjective. Pleasingly suitable, fit, congruous, beautiful, compassionate. Verb. To feel compassion. For someone or with regard to something. To regard someone or something with compassion. Adjective. Having, feeling or showing compassion to or toward someone. Renovating. Verb. To renew, to revamp something to make it look new again. Interface. Noun. The point of interconnection or contact between entities. Verb. To construct an interface for. Ensure. Verb. To make a pledge to someone. To promise, guarantee, someone of something, to assure. Seat. Noun. Something to be sat upon. Verb. To put an object into a place where it will rest. To fix. To set firm. Sponge. Noun. Any of various marine invertebrates, mostly of the phylum Porifera, that have a porous skeleton often of silica. Verb. To take advantage of the kindness of others. Brick. Noun. A hardened rectangular block of mud, clay etc. used for building. Verb. To build with bricks. Adjective. Of weather. Extremely cold. Rabbits. Noun. A mammal of the family Leporidae. With long ears, long hind legs and a short, fluffy tail. Asynchronous. Adjective. Not synchronous, occurring at different times. Recognized. Verb. To match something or someone which one currently perceives. To a memory of some previous encounter with the same person or thing. Verb. To cognize again. Adjective. Notable, distinguished, honored. Hunting. Noun. The act of finding and killing a wild animal, either for sport or with the intention of using its parts to make food, clothes, etc. Pear. Noun. An edible fruit produced by the pear tree, similar to an apple but elongated towards the stem. Few. Pronoun. Few people, few things. Advisor. Noun. One who offers advice. Hormone. Noun. Any substance produced by one tissue and conveyed by the bloodstream to another to effect physiological activity. Verb. To treat with hormones. Organized. Verb. To arrange in working order. Adjective. Of a person, characterized by efficient organization. Beneath. Adverb. Below or underneath. Preposition. Below. Closer. Adjective. Closed, shut. Breathed. Verb. To draw air into, inhale, and expel air from, exhale, the lungs in order to extract oxygen and excrete waste gases. Necessarily. Adverb. Inevitably, of necessity. Order. Noun. Arrangement, disposition, or sequence. Verb. To set in some sort of order. Interesting. Verb. To engage the attention of. To awaken interest in. To excite emotion or passion in behalf of a person or thing. Adjective. Of concern, affecting, important. Kidnap. Noun. The crime, or an instance, of kidnapping. Verb. To seize and detain a person unlawfully. Sometimes for ransom. Seekers. Noun. One who seeks. Reed. Noun. Any of various types of tall, stiff, perennial grass-like plants growing together in groups near water. Signaling. Verb. To indicate. To convey or communicate by a signal. Noun. Usually biochemistry. The sending of a biochemical or other type of signal. Observations. Noun. The act of observing, and the fact of being observed. See observance. Indication. Noun. Act of pointing out or indicating. Guessed. Verb. To reach a partly, or totally, unqualified conclusion. Standing. Verb. Heading. To position or be positioned physically. Adjective. Erect. Not cut down. Came. Preposition. Used to indicate that the following event, period, or change in state occurred in the past. After a time of waiting, enduring, or anticipation. Verb. To move from further away to nearer to. Verb. To have an orgasm. To feel the sensation of an orgasm. Blogger. Noun. A contributor to a blog, from weblog, or online journal. Reiki. Noun. A Turkish liqueur flavored with anise. Likes. Noun. Usually in the plural. Something that a person likes. Prefers. Verb. To enjoy. Be pleased by. Favor. Be in favor of. Noun. Sometimes as the likes of. Someone similar to a given person. Or something similar to a given object. A comparative. A type. A sort. Verb. To be likely. Drill. Noun. A tool used to remove material so as to create a hole. Typically by plunging a rotating cutting bit into a stationary workpiece. Verb. To create a hole by removing material with a drill. Tool. Broke. Verb. To separate into two or more pieces. To fracture or crack by a process that cannot easily be reversed for reassembly. Adjective. Financially ruined. Bankrupt. Fascinating. Verb. To evoke an intense interest or attraction in someone. Adjective. Having interesting qualities. Captivating. Attractive. Dreaming. Verb. To see imaginary events in one's mind while sleeping. Noun. An instance of dreaming. A dream or reverie. Repeat. Noun. An iteration. A repetition. Verb. To do or say again, and again. Providing. Verb. To make a living. Earn money for necessities. Noun. Something provided. A provision. Cod. Noun. A small bag or pouch. Otherwise. Adjective. Other than supposed. Different. Adverb. Manner. Differently, in another way. Eyebrow. Noun. The hair that grows over the bone ridge above the eye socket. Verb. To build up waste fibers in a roller machine. Brevity. Noun. The quality of being brief in duration. Cyclist. Noun. A person who rides a cycle, especially a bicycle, or who habitually engages in cycling. Separately. Adverb. In a separate manner. Not together, apart. Relationship. Noun. Connection or association. The condition of being related. Plaintiff. Noun. A party bringing a suit in civil law against a defendant. Accusers. Ladle. Noun. A deep bowled spoon with a long, usually curved, handle. Verb. To pour or serve something with a ladle. Dates. Noun. The fruit of the date palm. Phoenix dactylifera. Somewhat in the shape of an olive. Containing a soft, sweet pulp and enclosing a hard kernel. Noun. The addition to a writing, inscription, coin, etc., which specifies the time, especially the day, month, and year, when the writing or inscription was given, executed, or made. Verb. To note the time or place of writing or executing. To express in an instrument the time of its execution. Exact. Verb. To demand and enforce the payment or performance of. Sometimes in a forcible or imperious way. Adjective. precisely agreeing with a standard, a fact, or the truth, perfectly conforming, neither exceeding nor falling short in any respect. Adverb, exactly. Rank, adjective, strong of its kind or in character, unmitigated, virulent, thorough, utter, used of negative things. Adverb, quickly, eagerly, impetuously, repairing. Verb, to restore to good working order, fix, or improve damaged condition, to mend, to remedy. Verb, to transfer oneself to another place. Verb, to pair again. Noun, the act by which something is repaired, amending. Cast, noun, an act of throwing. Verb, physical, to move, or be moved, away. Peanut, noun, a legume resembling a nut, the fruit of the plant Arachis hypogea. Verb, to pull on somebody's tie as a prank, causing the knot to tighten. Correctly. Adverb, in a correct manner. Oscar, noun, Astronotus ocellatus, a cichlid fish, native to South America, sometimes kept in aquariums. Abroad, noun, countries or lands abroad. Adverb, beyond the bounds of a country, in foreign countries. Preposition, throughout, over. Repair, noun, the act of repairing something. Verb, to restore to good working order, fix, or improve damaged condition, to mend, to remedy. Discover. Verb, to find or learn something for the first time. Parallelize. Verb, to make parallel, to each other. Scream. Noun, a loud, emphatic exclamation of extreme emotion, especially horror, fear, excitement, or anger. It may comprise a word or a sustained, high-pitched vowel sound. Verb, to cry out with a shrill voice, to utter a sudden, sharp outcry, or shrill, loud cry, as in fright or extreme pain. To shriek, to screech. Cries. Noun, a shedding of tears, the act of crying. Verb, to shed tears, to weep. Avoids. Verb, to try not to meet or communicate with, a person, to shun. Buildings. Noun, the act or process by which something is built, construction. Hormone. Noun, any substance produced by one tissue and conveyed by the bloodstream to another to affect physiological activity. Verb, to treat with hormones. Rehearsal. Noun, the practicing of something which is to be performed before an audience, usually to test or improve the interaction between several participating people, or to allow technical adjustments with respect to staging to be done. Signaling. Verb, to indicate, to convey or communicate by a signal. Noun, usually biochemistry, the sending of a biochemical or other type of signal. Dad. Noun, a father, a male parent. Disapprove. Verb, to condemn, to consider wrong or inappropriate, used with of. Item. Noun, a distinct physical object. Verb, to make a note of. Adverb, likewise. Mineral. Noun, any naturally occurring inorganic material that has a more or less definite chemical composition and characteristic physical properties. Adjective, of, related to, or containing minerals. Accessible. Adjective, easy of access or approach. Accurate. Adjective, telling the truth or giving a true result. Exact, not defective or faulty. Collapse. Noun, the act of collapsing. Verb, to break apart and fall down suddenly, to cave in. Carrying. Verb, to lift something and take it to another place. To transport something by lifting. Noun, transportation. Spoil. Noun, also in plural, spoils, plunder taken from an enemy or victim. Verb, to strip someone who has been killed or defeated of their arms or armor. Order. Noun, arrangement, disposition, or sequence. Verb, to set in some sort of order. Projects. Noun. A planned endeavor, usually with a specific goal and accomplished in several steps or stages. Verb. To extend beyond a surface. Noun. Usually preceded by the one or more high-density urban housing developments for residents having low incomes. Contained. Verb. To hold inside. Adjective. Restricted in space. Proven. Verb. To proofread. Verb. To demonstrate that something is true or viable. To give proof for. Adjective. Having been proved. Having proved its value or truth. Pets. Noun. An animal kept as a companion. Verb. To stroke or fondle. An animal. Noun. A fit of petulance. A sulk. Arising from the impression that one has been offended or slighted. Noun. A term of endearment usually applied to women and children. Noun. A formal, written request made to an official person or organized body, often containing many signatures. Desert. Noun. Usually in the plural, that which is deserved or merited, a just punishment or reward. Population. Noun. The people living within a political or geographical boundary. Grooming. Verb. To attend to one's appearance and clothing. Noun. Care for one's personal appearance. Hygiene. And clothing. Putting. Verb. To place something somewhere. Noun. Instigation or incitement. Enticement. Puppet. Noun. Any small model of a person or animal able to be moved by strings or rods. Or in the form of a glove. Generalization. Noun. The formulation of general concepts from specific instances by abstracting common properties. Off. Noun. Usually in phrases such as, from the off, at the off, etc. Beginning. Starting point. Verb. To kill. Adjective. Inoperative. Disabled. Adverb. In a direction away from the speaker or object. Preposition. Not positioned upon. Away from a position upon. Leveling. Verb. To adjust so as to make as flat or perpendicular to the ground as possible. Noun. The process of making something level. Example. Noun. Something that is representative of all such things in a group. Verb. To be illustrated or exemplified. By. Loads. Noun. A burden. A weight to be carried. Verb. To put a load on or in. A means of conveyance or a place of storage. Adverb. Lots. Much. Plenty. A great deal. Portrait. Noun. A painting or other picture of a person. Especially the head and shoulders. Verb. To portray. To draw. Adjective. Representing the actual features of an individual. Not ideal. Parking. Verb. To bring. Something such as a vehicle. To a halt or store in a specified place. Noun. The action of the verb to park. Mon. Noun. The former currency of Japan until 1870, before the yen. Lake. Noun. A small stream of running water. A channel for water. A drain. Bury. Noun. A burrow. Verb. To ritualistically enter in a grave or tomb. Liking. Verb. To enjoy, be pleased by. Favor. Be in favor of. Verb. To be likely. Cable. Noun. Material. A long object used to make a physical connection. Verb. To provide with cable. Rustled. Verb. To move. Something, with a soft crackling sound. Retirement. Noun. An act of retiring. Withdrawal. Relating. Verb. To tell in a descriptive way. Noun. The act of relating, or forming or identifying relationships. Relation. Member. Noun. One who officially belongs to a group. Exceeds. Verb. To be larger, greater than, something. Build. Noun. The physique of a human body. Constitution or structure of a human body. Verb. To form. Something. By combining materials or parts. Self. Noun. One individual's personality, character, demeanor, or disposition. Verb. To fertilize by the same individual. To self-fertilize or self-pollinate. Adjective. Having its own or a single nature or character throughout. As in color, composition, etc. Without addition or change. Of the same kind. Unmixed. Pronoun. Himself, herself, itself, themselves. That specific person mentioned. Geo. Noun. Caithness. An inlet, gully or cleft in the face of a cliff. Draw. Noun. The result of a contest that neither side has won. A tie. Verb. To move or develop something. Approximate. Verb. To estimate. Adjective. Approaching. Proximate. Nearly resembling. All. Noun. With a possessive pronoun. Everything that one is capable of. Adjective. All gone. Dead. Adverb. Degree. Intensifier. Pronoun. Everything. Conjunction. Although. Skills. Verb. To set apart. Separate. Persuade. Verb. To successfully convince someone. To agree to. Accept. Or do something. Usually through reasoning and verbal influence. Bleeding. Verb. Of a person or animal. To lose blood through an injured blood vessel. Noun. The flow or loss of blood from a damaged blood vessel. Adjective. Losing blood. Adverb. Used as an intensifier. Extremely. Giving. Verb. Detransitive. To move. Shift. Provide something abstract or concrete to someone or something or somewhere. Noun. The act of bestowing as a gift. A conferring or imparting. Adjective. Having the tendency to give. Generous. Examples. Noun. Something that is representative of all such things in a group. Verb. To be illustrated or exemplified. By. Nothing. Noun. Something trifling. Or of no consequence or importance. Adverb. Not at all. In no way. Pronoun. Not anything. No thing. Middle. Noun. A center. Midpoint. Verb. To take a middle view of. Adjective. Located in the middle. In between. Men. Noun. An adult male human. Noun. Collective. The people. Humanity. Food. Noun. Any solid substance that can be consumed by living organisms. Especially by eating. In order to sustain life. Ignore. Verb. To deliberately not listen or pay attention to. Brush stroke. Noun. The stroke of a brush, as in painting. Skyscraper. Noun. A very tall building with a large number of floors. Scientist. Noun. One whose activities make use of the scientific method to answer questions regarding the measurable universe. A scientist may be involved in original research, or make use of the results of the research of others. Modifier. Noun. One who, or that which, modifies. Dusk. Noun. A period of time at the end of day when the sun is below the horizon but before the full onset of night. Especially the darker part of twilight. Verb. To begin to lose light or whiteness. To grow dusk. Adjective. Tending to darkness or blackness. Moderately dark or black. Dusky. Marriage. Noun. The state of being married. Regions. Noun. Any considerable and connected part of a space or surface. Specifically, a tract of land or sea of considerable but indefinite extent. A country. A district. In a broad sense. A place without special reference to location or extent but viewed as an entity for geographical, social or cultural reasons. Noun. Definite. The regions. The rest of the country excluding the capital city or metropolitan region. Met. Verb. To make contact with, while in proximity. Similarly. Adverb. Manner, in a like style or manner. Function. Noun. What something does or is used for. Verb. To have a function. Courtesy. Noun. Polite behavior. Adjective. Given or done as a polite gesture. Verb. To make a curtsy. Reminds. Verb. To cause one to experience a memory. of someone or something, to bring to the notice or consideration of a person. Math. Noun, a mowing, what is gathered from mowing. Kindly. Adjective, having a kind personality, kind, warm-hearted, sympathetic. Fulfill. Verb, to satisfy, carry out, bring to completion, an obligation, a requirement, etc. Paperwork. Noun, routine work involving written documents. Offers. Noun, a proposal that has been made. Verb, to propose or express one's willingness to do something. Noun, used in combinations from phrasal verbs. Agent noun of off. Fries. Noun, usually in the plural. Fries, a fried strip of potato. Verb, a method of cooking food. Noun, a kind of sieve. Bedside. Noun, a position at the side of one's bed. Dare. Noun, a challenge to prove courage. Verb, to have enough courage to do something. Parameter. Noun, a value kept constant during an experiment. Equation, calculation or similar, but varied over other versions of the experiment. Equation, calculation, etc. Chips. Noun, a small piece broken from a larger piece of solid material. Verb, to chop or cut into small pieces. Noun, a carpenter. Diabetic. Noun, a person who suffers from diabetes mellitus. Adjective, of or pertaining to diabetes, especially diabetes mellitus. Actively. Adverb, in an active manner. Oranges. Noun, an evergreen tree of the genus Citrus such as Citrus sinensis. Verb, to color orange. Functions. Noun, what something does or is used for. Verb, to have a function. Downtime. Noun, the amount of time lost due to forces beyond one's control, as with a computer crash. Delighted. Verb, to give delight to affect with great pleasure. To please highly. Adjective, greatly pleased. Insects. Noun, an arthropod in the class Insecta, characterized by 6 legs, up to 4 wings, and a chitinous exoskeleton. Massage. Noun, the action of rubbing, kneading or hitting someone's body to help the person relax, prepare for muscular action, as in contact sports, or to relieve aches. Verb, to rub and knead someone's body or a part of a body, to perform a massage on somebody. Celebrating. Verb, to extol or honor in a solemn manner. Noun, celebration. Leaf. Noun, the usually green and flat organ that represents the most prominent feature of most vegetative plants. Verb, to produce leaves, put forth foliage. Anything. Noun, someone or something of importance. Pronoun, any object, act, state, event, or fact whatever, a thing of any kind, something or other. Leaves. Noun, the usually green and flat organ that represents the most prominent feature of most vegetative plants. Verb, to have a consequence or remnant. Noun, the action of the batsman not attempting to play at the ball. Noun, permission to be absent, time away from one's work. Verb, to give leave to, allow, permit, let, grant. Verb, to produce leaves or foliage. Verb, to raise, to levy, know. Noun, knowledge, the state of knowing. Verb, to perceive the truth or factuality of, to be certain of or that. Chair. Noun, an item of furniture used to sit on or in, comprising a seat, legs, back, and sometimes arm rests, for use by one person. Compare stool, couch, sofa, settee, loveseat and bench. Verb, to act as chairperson at, to preside over. Noun, a chairman or chairwoman, someone who presides over a meeting, board, etc. Noun, a chair-like device used for performing execution by electrocution. Labels. Noun, A small ticket or sign giving information about something to which it is attached or intended to be attached. Verb. To put a label, a ticket or sign, on something. Implies. Verb. Of a proposition, to have as a necessary consequence. Preference. Noun. The selection of one thing or person over others, with the main adposition being for in relation to the thing or person, but possibly also of. Verb. To give preferential treatment to give a preference to. Eaten. Verb. To ingest, to be ingested. Adjective. Especially in combination, that has been consumed by eating. Mother. Noun. A human, female who has given birth to a baby. Retiring. Verb. To stop working on a permanent basis, usually because of old age or illness. Verb. To fit a vehicle with new tires. Noun. Retirement. Adjective. Introverted, liking privacy and seclusion. Princess. Noun. A female member of a royal family other than a queen, especially a daughter or granddaughter. Advance. Noun. A forward move, improvement or progression. Verb. To promote or advantage. Adjective. Completed before necessary or a milestone event. Realized. Verb. To make real, to convert from the imaginary or fictitious into reality, to bring into real existence. Astronaut. Noun. A member of the crew of a spaceship or other spacecraft that travels beyond Earth's atmosphere, or someone trained to serve that purpose. Repaired. Verb. To restore to good working order. Fix, or improve damaged condition. To mend. To remedy. Verb. To transfer oneself to another place. Verb. To pair again. Galaxy. Noun. The Milky Way. The apparent band of concentrated stars which appears in the night sky over Earth. Designers. Noun. A person who designs something, or who designs things as a profession. Complex. Noun. A network of interconnected systems. Verb. To form a complex with another substance. Adjective. Made up of multiple parts. Composite. Not simple. Similar. Noun. That which is similar to, or resembles, something else, as in quality, form, etc. Adjective. Having traits or characteristics in common. Alike. Comparable. Magnifying. Verb. To praise, glorify, someone or something, especially God. Deer. Noun. A ruminant mammal with antlers and hooves of the family Cervidae, or one of several similar animals from related families of the order Artiodactyla. Agrees. Verb. To harmonize in opinion, statement, or action. To be in unison or concord. To be or become united or consistent. To concur. Conservative. Noun. A person who favors maintenance of the status quo. Adjective. Cautious. Cuisine. Noun. A characteristic style of preparing food, often associated with a place of origin. Noun. The art of cooking, generally. Blocking. Verb. To fill something, so that it is not possible to pass. Noun. The act by which something is blocked. An obstruction. Knob. Noun. A rounded protuberance, especially one arising from a flat surface. A fleshy lump or caruncle. Verb. Of a man. To have sex with. Neighbors. Noun. A person living on adjacent or nearby land. A person situated adjacently or nearby. Anything. Of the same type of thing as the subject. In an adjacent or nearby position. Verb. To be adjacent to. Pediatrician. Noun. A physician who specializes in pediatrics. A children's doctor or baby's doctor. Hawk. Noun. A diurnal predatory bird of the family Accipitridae. Smaller than an eagle. Verb. To hunt with a hawk. Electric. Noun. Usually with definite article. Electricity. The electricity supply. Adjective. Of. Relating to. Produced by. operated with, or utilizing electricity, electrical, capture, noun, an act of capturing, a seizing by force or stratagem, verb, to take control of, to seize by force or stratagem, funds, noun, a sum or source of money, verb, to pay for, put, noun, a right to sell something at a predetermined price, verb, to place something somewhere, rehabilitation, noun, the process of rehabilitating somebody or something, attract, verb, to pull toward without touching, base, noun, something from which other things extend, a foundation, verb, to give as its foundation or starting point, to lay the foundation of, noun, a low spectrum of sound tones, noun, a root, bite, noun, the act of biting, verb, to cut into something by clamping the teeth, choose, verb, to pick, to make the choice of, to select, conjunction, the binomial coefficient of the previous and following number, attest, verb, to affirm to be correct, true, or genuine, cupcakes, noun, a small cake baked in a paper container shaped like a cup, often with icing on top, overflow, noun, the spillage resultant from overflow, excess, verb, to flow over the brim of, a container, mark, noun, heading, boundary, land within a boundary, verb, to put a mark on, something, to make, something, recognizable by a mark, to label or write on, something, bug, noun, an insect of the order Hemiptera, the true bugs, verb, to annoy, noun, a microfossil, particularly a foraminiferan, fortnight, noun, a period of 2 weeks, pros, noun, an advantage of something, especially when contrasted with its disadvantages, cons, noun, a professional sportsman, noun, a prostitute, noun, a proproctor, plow, noun, the notional area of land able to be farmed in a year by a team of 8 oxen pulling a Karuka plow, usually reckoned at 120 acres, noun, a device pulled through the ground in order to break it open into furrows for planting, verb, to use a plow on to prepare for planting, noun, land that has been or is meant to be plowed, plain, noun, a level or flat surface, adjective, of a surface, flat or level, servant, noun, one who is hired to perform regular household or other duties, and receives compensation, as opposed to a slave, verb, to subject, self, noun, one individual's personality, character, demeanor, or disposition, verb, to fertilize by the same individual, to self-fertilize or self-pollinate, adjective, having its own or a single nature or character throughout, as in color, composition, etc., without addition or change, of the same kind, unmixed, pronoun, himself, herself, itself, themselves, that specific, person mentioned, factory, noun, a trading establishment, especially set up by merchants working in a foreign country, adjective, of a configuration, part, etc., having come from the factory in the state it is currently in, original, stock, stage, noun, a phase, verb, to produce on a stage, to perform a play, green, adjective, having green as its color, kept, verb, to continue in, a course or mode of action, not to intermit or fall from, to uphold or maintain, stapled, verb, to sort according to its staple, verb, to secure with a staple, adjective, fastened with staples, racing, verb, to take part in a race, in the sense of a contest, verb, to assign a race to perceive as having a, usually specified, race, noun, the sport of competing in races, verb, to demolish, to level to the ground, grew, verb, to become larger, to increase in magnitude, High. Noun. A high point or position. Literally or figuratively. An elevated place. A superior region. A height. The sky. Heaven. Verb. To rise. Adjective. Very elevated. Extending or being far above a base. Tall. Lofty. Adverb. In or to an elevated position. Chips. Noun. A small piece broken from a larger piece of solid material. Verb. To chop or cut into small pieces. Noun. A carpenter. Pointer. Noun. Anything that points or is used for pointing. Arrested. Verb. To stop the motion of a person or animal. Adjective. Having been stopped or prevented from developing. Terminated prematurely. Friendly. Noun. A game which is of no consequence in terms of ranking, betting, etc. Adjective. Generally warm. Approachable and easy to relate with in character. Aquarium. Noun. A tank, often made of glass, for keeping live fish or other aquatic animals. Pediatrician. Noun. A physician who specializes in pediatrics, a children's doctor or baby's doctor. Millionaire. Noun. Strictly. A person whose net worth is at or greater than 1 million units of the local currency, but less than 2 million. Midday. Noun. Noon. 12 o'clock during the day. Handbook. Noun. A topically organized book of reference on a certain field of knowledge, regardless of size. Brackets. Noun. A fixture attached to a wall to hold up a shelf. Verb. To support by means of mechanical brackets. Likes. Noun. Usually in the plural. Something that a person likes. Prefers. Verb. To enjoy. Be pleased by. Favor. Be in favor of. Noun. Sometimes as the likes of. Someone similar to a given person. Or something similar to a given object. A comparative. A type. A sort. Verb. To be likely. Separated. Verb. To divide a thing into separate parts. Adjective. Detached. Not connected or joined. Two or more things stand apart. Informed. Verb. To instruct. Train. Usually in matters of knowledge. Adjective. Instructed. Having knowledge of a fact or area of education. Athletes. Noun. A participant in a group of sporting activities which includes track and field. Road running. Cross-country running and racewalking. Computer. Noun. A person employed to perform computations. One who computes. Compact. Noun. An agreement or contract. Living. Verb. To be alive. To have life. Noun. The state of being alive. Adjective. Having life. Scalable. Adjective. Capable of being climbed. Classmates. Noun. A student who is in the same class at school. Sleep. Verb. To rest in a state of reduced consciousness. Almost. Noun. Something or someone that doesn't quite make it. Adverb. Very close to, not quite. Oval. Noun. An elongated round shape resembling an egg or ellipse. Adjective. Having the shape of an oval. Indoor. Adjective. Situated in, or designed to be used in, or carried on within, the interior of a building. Gray. Noun. An achromatic color intermediate between black and white. Verb. To become gray. Adjective. Having a color somewhere between white and black. As the ash of an ember. Caring. Verb. To be concerned. About. To have an interest. In. To feel concern. About. Noun. The act of one who cares. Adjective. Of a person. Kind. Sensitive. Empathetic. Guidelines. Noun. A nonspecific rule or principle that provides direction to action or behavior. Hat. Noun. A covering for the head. Often in the approximate form of a cone or a cylinder closed at its top end. And sometimes having a brim and other decoration. Verb. To place a hat on. Finals. Noun. A final examination. A test or examination given at the end of a term or class. The test that concludes a class. Musical. Noun. A stage performance. Show or film that involves singing, dancing and musical numbers performed by the cast as well as acting. Adjective. Of. Belonging or relating to music, or to its performance or notation. Came. Preposition. Used to indicate that the following event, period, or change in state occurred in the past, after a time of waiting, enduring, or anticipation. Verb. To move from further away to nearer to. Verb. To have an orgasm. To feel the sensation of an orgasm. Brewer. Noun. Someone who brews, or whose occupation is to prepare malt liquors. Ambitious. Adjective. Of a person or their character. Having or showing ambition. Wanting a lot of power, honor, respect, superiority, or other distinction.